Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to learn words with which we cannot use s or es when we make plural of those words, or we can also call them as uncountable nouns. So how can we use those words in our sentences, and how can we when we want to talk about more than one, how can we use them in a sentence? We are going to learn this in our today's video. Let's start today's video. So the first word is information. I am gonna write an example of this for better understanding. So the example of information is we gathered several pieces of information from the report. As you can see on the board here, I am talking about more than one information. But I cannot add here s or es, I cannot make it informations. Rather, what I have done here is I have added here pieces of information because it is quantitative in numbers. We can measure 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, but we cannot measure information. So we can make it like we gathered 1 piece of information or 2 piece of information, or when we have more than 1 piece of information, then we can write it as several pieces of information from the report. The next word is advice. How can we use this in a sentence is she gave me many useful pieces of advice before the interview. Since advice is an uncountable noun, we cannot count advice, 1 advice, 2 advice. Rather, what I have done here, I have added many pieces of advice. The next word is furniture. Furniture is also an uncountable noun, and we can use it in a sentence like they bought several items of furniture for the new apartment. If I talk about sofa, table, chairs, and they all come under the category of furniture, and we can count them as in items, but I cannot make it as furnitures. So I have made a sentence like they bought several items of furniture for the new apartment. The next word is equipment. So we can use it in a sentence like the soldiers carried different kinds of equipment for the mission. The soldiers carried different kinds of equipment for the mission. The next word is luggage. we can use this luggage in a sentence in plural form as there were 3 pieces of luggage on the conveyor belt. So I have added here number 3 and I have made it plural by adding s to piece and making it pieces. So 3 pieces of luggage. Luggage remains the same. The next word is baggage. So we can use this in a sentence like all their pieces of baggage were thoroughly checked. All their pieces of baggage were thoroughly checked. The next word is news. News is an uncountable noun and we can make a sentence using news is there were several news reports about the incident. There were several news reports about the incident. The next word is traffic. And the sentence is we encountered heavy traffic jams in different parts of the city. We encountered heavy traffic jams in different parts of the city. The next word is homework. Homework is also an uncountable noun and we can make a sentence using homework like students submitted multiple assignments as part of their homework. So 1 assignment, 2 assignment, 3 assignments, they all combine and they make homework. So students submitted multiple assignments as part of their homework. The next word is knowledge. She has deep knowledge in various areas of science. She has deep knowledge in various areas of science. The next word is progress. Different departments showed various levels of progress. The next word is money. He made donations in large sums of money. He made donations in large sums of money. Money is also an uncountable noun. The next word is research. Several studies and pieces of research support this theory. Several studies and pieces of research support this theory. The next word is education. There are various forms of education available today. As you can see on the board, I haven't added S or ES to any such word. The next word is weather. And the sentence is like, we experienced different types of weather on our trip. We experienced different types of weather on our trip. The next word is water. We drank several bottles of water during the hike. We drank several bottles of water during the hike. The next word is sugar. They added 5 spoons of sugar to the tea. The next word is milk. The shop sells different varieties of milk, including almond and soy. The shop sells different varieties of milk, including almond and soy. The next word is rice. She cooked 3 kinds of rice for the festival. She cooked 3 kinds of rice for the festival. The last word is salt. You can find various types of salt like Himalayan and the sea salt. So in today's session, we have learned that we cannot just add s or es in order to make plural of every noun. Rather, we need some quantitative degree before them to make plural of uncountable nouns. Hope you enjoyed this session. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.